Hello ladies and gents, I'm the Rev, and this is the Starpoint Gemini 2 Star Trek Mod Edition, Part 1. We're going to be going over 5 different ships. The first two up are going to be the frigates, and then we're going to do the destroyer. And what we have on the screen right now is the Defiant. And if we go down to the planet, I can show you how I have her loaded down. Now, one thing you're going to want to keep in mind with this mod, that unfortunately, if you want to be as close to Star Trek as possible, you're going to have to be real careful with your loadout. I've gone through, I found the best light beam weapon, but I got chewed up when I tried to use this in my testing. So I've had to put the light shredder on the front just so I can actually show you guys and survive. Now, one of the great things about these two different frigates is that they both have two different things with them. The biggest for the Defiant is the cloak field. And when we get to the Intrepid, I'll show you what that is. So, quick thing here, show you guys the mods that I put on, the enhancements that is. Shield damage, of course, and we've got our, battery, energy, weapons range, critical hit damage, critical hit chance. Down here, of course, with something this small, you're going to want to try and find enhancements that are going to increase your hit points, because otherwise you're going to get chewed up, because it is not a huge ship. If we look here, and as always, of course, you're going to want to get that. And then when it comes to the customize, you can do your own customization. And of course, I've got the Defiant on here. So I'm going to show you real quick the other ships that we're going to be all going through. Now, of course, here's the Intrepid. And here's a quick look at the systems. And the big difference between the two different frigates is that this one has a hangar, so you can attach a flight to it and buff that out. Of course, we have the Akira here, which is loaded for bear. Look at that, it's got 8,000 hull, and then it's got heavy weapons all around it, as well as your light weapons. And then the Galaxy, which is our dreadnought. You can see that, ooh, it's an Empire ship. But it's got a 23 hull. You look at the systems, again, loaded for bear. And then, of course, the Sovereign, which is our carrier, carries 3 flights in its hangar. And then, of course, you can see it will be loaded for bear as well. And those will be in upcoming episodes. So, let us show you guys once again. She's all ready. Hold on a second. I'm going to go find myself some combat, and we'll be right back so I can show you this bad boy in action. Alrighty, folks, I found myself a little bit of trouble here. And as you can see, she's got all kinds of weapons going, all kinds of fun. Oh, and we're taking hits. There we go. Whoo! Now I did push myself right into the enemy territory here, so we'll have to see how we do. But the whole point of this, of course, is to show you guys what the beam weapons look like as you're using them. And of course, as I do the 360, there we go. Now you can see the other weapons coming up. They are somewhat limited, of course, on the weapons platforms and the turrets. So that's one thing you will want to keep in mind. But as you can see, the mod is fantastic. And of course, also, I did want to mention that this mod is done by Miasm Agent. So if you go to the Steam Workshop and go into the mod section for Starpoint Gemini 2, you will see that he's done some fantastic mods, and I will put his name down in the description below so you guys can give him a holler and a shout out saying, damn brother, good job, because he has done a fantastic job with this mod. Again, as you can see, not the most powerful of ships. With the weapon selections and the beam weapons that you're using, they're not the most powerful in the game, so it's something you do want to keep in mind, because you won't have near the firepower that you normally do. Now when we get into the Dreadnought and Carrier, I'll change some of the weapons out and we'll take them, and we're also going to do a couple of extra videos of the Onslaught series where we take the bigger ships and we push them into deep space. So there you go, folks, a nice idea of what the weapons look like on our Defiant. Hold on and we'll be right back with the Intrepid. Alrighty, ladies and gents, this is the beautiful Intrepid class. It is another frigate, and I shall take you down to the current place where I'm anchored to give you guys a quick loadout of how I have her geared. So, we've got our shredder on the front. We've got our fusion torpedo on the front. I did make a mistake. I thought these empty spots here were more fusions, but they're not. But she does have a hangar, which, of course, I put one of the stronger little flying gunship thingies, your flights that you could put in there, and as you can see, average damage 50, fighters 3. We go to our enhancements, of course. They're pretty much the same. I found a couple of stations that really have all the enhancements that I really enjoy, so I just put those bad boys right back in there. As we can go here and I can show you guys, and as always, you know, you're wanting to put as much shield strength and hull protection as you can. And of course, when it gets to the customization again, it's up to you. So, hold on one second, folks, and I shall look and I shall find us trouble to get into. So hold on. And all right, folks, we found ourselves a nice, fun little area to go at. And you can see she's more powerful. Ooh. And that, my friends, I think might be, if I'm not mistaken, one of the heroes that we try to capture and destroy in the game. I'm not sure, but I'm not quite sure with this little thing on the right side. I think that means it is a hero. So let's see if we can do some damage to this guy. And because it is, I'm going to drop some Seth platforms and see if we can get some extra damage going. See if we can take this guy out. Now hopefully these other guys are going to join me here and help me kill this SOB. Or maybe not. His shields are going down. That's right. Well, of course there's another hostile coming in, but we don't care because we're going to take this guy out. At least do our best to do so. And once we get those shields down, we'll be able to kill or capture. We're deep enough into enemy territory though, so more likely than not we'll just kill him. Always you want to keep your shields going. Oh yeah, he's toast. Oh yeah. Oh boy. Woohoo! Check it out, folks. First time on video, I just annihilated a hero, got $8 million freaking dollars. Or credits. So there you go. That, my friends, is how you kill one of the heroes in the game with a frigate from Star Trek. Alrighty, folks, hold on, and we will be right back for the Akira, our destroyer. Alrighty, ladies and gents, this is Akira, our destroyer. this is one of probably the ships that we're going to really start getting more and more familiar with as the things that were in the series and the movies. This is a fun one. Now, she isn't quite loaded out as well. I mean, personally, I love having the fighters on my side, but let's go take a quick look and see what she does have in our loadout. So we've got, of course, I've got our shredder, because otherwise you're not going to make it very far, period. And then, of course, we've got the light, some of the best light weapons that I could find, the Spartan 3s, and she's got fusion torpedoes, which are close enough to photon torpedoes. And she's got 3 of them. Now, of course, enhancements are pretty much, like I said, the same. I found pretty much the strongest ones, and I have like 3 or 4 stations I just jump to when I'm prepping stuff for the series here. So as you can see, things are nice and dialed and strong. And of course, we want to reload. I was out killing stuff, and we see we've got an 8,000 hole here, so she should do okay. So hold on a second, folks, and as always, I shall go get myself into some trouble. So hold on, and we'll see this bad boy in action. Alrighty, folks, it looks like we found ourselves some trouble. Not much trouble, but it is another hero. Holy crap, I am just lucking out with the heroes today. So there we go. We're not going to let this one get away from us. We're going to see if we can board her and do all kinds of stuff. So, now if you do drop a Seth, I have to warn you that it won't stop firing when you do on your automatic protocol here. So if you're going to try and capture ships, do not use the Seths, because you won't get very far. Okay, so let's start boarding. Let's see if we can get...
Captain, our troopers are losing ground.
Well, we'll put more over there then. We're gonna run out of troopers. Uh-oh. Nope. Oh well. You can't always win, so let's send her to hell. Ha 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 ha. What do we get? Oh, it didn't say. Well, that was one of the heroes. I think I just got 2 or 3 million for that. So, let's see if I can... There we go, that's my current rep. Skill points, activity. Oh, well. So there you go, folks. A quick little demonstration on the power of the Destroyer. I'd like to thank you for watching. I'm the Red, and this has been the Starpoint Gemini 2 Star Trek mod. And the mod, of course, again, was made by Miasm Agent. I will put his information below in the description, so you guys can go to the workshop on Steam and say, damn good job, brother, because he has done a fantastic job with this mod. So, as always, I'll see you next time if the gods don't get me first. Or the wife.